guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are doing this eye look. It is a purple kind of smoky eye, but it's not too bold. It's kind of like a date night purple smoky eye if you wanted it to be. As always, don't forget to like and to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And if you want to see how I achieve this purple smoky eye, then just keep watching. Okay, you guys, so to get started, I'm going to be priming my T-zone with my Stay Matte Primer from Rimmel. And I'm only putting it in my T-zone because that's where I get oiliest. And then for the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Okay, and once that dries, I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation. This is in the shade N4 Buff Beige. Okay, and to buff that in, I'm going to take this Gerard Cosmetics flat top brush. This is the number 2 brush. There's no names, just numbers. But I'm just going to buff this in. Okay, for concealer, I'm going to take the NYX Glow Concealer and the NYX Gotcha Covered Concealer. This is the waterproof one, and this is in the shade Medium. This one is very, very thick, so you literally only need like a tiny drop of it for both your eyes. And even then, that might still be too much because it is a very thick consistency, but a little bit goes a very long way with this one. So the Glow, I'm going to stick closer to my eyes because I really want to hide those bags and the dark circles. And I'm going to blend that in. Okay, and then with the NYX, I'm literally, you guys can see that much. That's it. And that's going to work for both of my eyes. Okay, and then going back with the NYX Glow Concealer, I'm going to put this down the center of my face. Okay, and then as always, I'm going to set my under eye with a translucent powder, and I'm just going to use it on this e.l.f. brush. They don't have names on their new design, but that's what it looks like. Okay, and today we are going to contour using the, you guys can't see that, Wet n Wild Make It Glow contouring palette. This one is in the shade Dulce de Leche. That's what that looks like. I'm going to take this color to contour, and I'm going to use this color to set my under my eyes. And to contour, I'm going to take my Luxie 512 brush. To bronze, I'm going to use the Rimmel Natural Bronzer. This is in the shade Sunshine. I'm just going to take it on my Real Techniques buffing brush. And I'm going to buff that right over that contour line. Really just to blend it out and diffuse it because we don't want it to look too harsh. And then, as always, bronzing up the sides of my face and my forehead. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this looks a little orange.
I'm just going to take this along my jawline too. You know, gotta try and hide that double chin.
For blush, I'm going to take this CoverGirl True Blend blush in the shade Deep Mauve. I'm just going to put that all over my cheekbone. Or not my cheekbone, my actual, never mind.
Ooh, that's very pigmented. It's my first time using it. I've had it for like 3 months, but I've never used it.
Okay, to bake under my contour, I'm going to take the Maybelline Masterfix Translucent Setting Powder. I don't like this for setting my under eyes because I feel like it leaves like a white cast. And we're just going to bake to clean up the contour. Okay, and while we're baking, I'm going to go do my brows off camera and I will be right back. Okay, brows are done and now we are going to move on to the eyes. Okay, and to set my eyes, it should come as no surprise that I'm going to be going in with Makeup Geek's Beaches and Cream. And that's just going to go all over my lid, per usual. Okay, for my crease, I'm going to be taking Lilac by Morphe. This one does have a little bit of shimmer on it, but when you put it on, you can't really tell. So we're going to use that one. Oh, and I'm going to be taking it on a Morphe G24. That's just going to go in our crease and a little bit above our crease. Just back and forth windshield wiper movements. And then circular motions. Okay, and then for my outer V, I'm going to take Curfew, and this is by Makeup Geek. That's just a nice, dark, deepy, plummy purple.
And that's just going to go in our crease. No, it's not. It's going in our outer V. It's not going in our crease.
We're just going to take a little bit, because with the darker colors, you always want to start off light, so that way you can build it up, opposed to just digging your brush in there and then putting too much, and then it's harder to blend out or get rid of or work with. So we always want to start out with our darker shades with just a little bit on our brush and tap off any excess so we don't have any major fallout. And then again in circular motions just to buff that in, making sure we don't have any harsh lines. And I'm just going to take this in about halfway in our crease, just to give our crease a little bit of depth. Okay, and for the black, I'm going to go into the Wet n Wild All Natural Nude Awakening palette. And I'm just going in for the black shade. And on a pencil brush, small pencil brush, this one is by e.l.f. I'm just going to put just the smallest amount. I'm just going to put the smallest amount in my crease, just to deepen that crease just a little bit. Okay, and again going back in with the G4 and just blending that. Okay, and for all over our lid, I'm going to take Fairytale. This is also by Morphe, and that's just going to go all over our lid. It's a nice shimmery light purple. Okay, and just because I feel like we lost a little bit of our outer V in our crease, I'm going to go back in with Curfew. And I'm going to just deepen that outer V in that crease, just the smallest amount. Okay, and for our inner corner, I'm gonna take shimma and just place that in there using a pencil brush. And I did clean this one off. I just used my Vera Mona color switch. And no color, so that's the one I'm gonna use to apply shimma. For our lower lash line, I'm going to go back in with lilac. I'm just going to drag that all along my lower lash line. Okay, and just in this little outer corner here, I'm going to take, I'm going to go back in with curfew, just to make that a little bit deeper. But I'm not going to drag curfew all the way across my lower lash line. I'm just going to keep it on the outer part. Okay, and for liner, I'm going to use my tried and true Gerard Cosmetics liquid liner. And whenever I do my liquid liner, I always do it in small strokes. That way I can make sure I don't mess up anywhere. And then for our wing, I'm just gonna flick it out towards almost the end of my eyebrow here. So just flick it out that way. And then drag it back in. Okay, for mascara, I'm taking the Maybelline Lash Sensational. This one is in luscious. Just kidding. Oh my gosh, I can't read. Luscious. This one is not the waterproof one. The one that comes in the pink tube is the one that I normally use. This one is not waterproof, it's just the regular one. Okay, and now I'm just gonna dust away that bakage that we set. See, and it gave us a nice sharp cut. Okay, you guys, I just went ahead and did my other eye off camera, and for lashes, we are going to be using the Ardell Demi Wispies. Okay, for highlighter, I'm going to be using the NYX Ice Queen. This one is different. I ordered this one online and it didn't come in their regular packaging. It just came like this. I'll show you their regular packaging. So there's this, and then there's this. Granted, this was only like $3.99 and this was like $7.99, but you would think that they would have put it in the same packaging instead of just a flimsy little thing. Maybe it's so that way you can put it in a Z palette, I don't know. Okay, for lips, I'm going to be lining my lips with the NYX Retractable Liner in Nude Pink. And then filling them in with the NYX lipstick in Doll Poupée. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. It's P-O-U-P-E-E. Poupée? I don't... Let me know in the comments below if you guys know how it's pronounced, because I don't. Okay, and for setting spray, we are going to use the Urban Decay De-Slick. Okay, you guys, this is our finished look. Okay, you guys, so if you enjoyed this tutorial and this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. As always, I will have a list of the products that I use down in the description box below. And I will see you in my next